Imagine biting into a piece of meat left in the sun for 3 days. Your body would violently reject it. Vomiting, diarrhea, fever, your body fighting to survive. Now imagine a vulture doing the same thing. It eats without hesitation, no sickness, no pain, just a meal. How is that possible? The answer lies in millions of years of evolution. 2 different paths, 2 different solutions. To understand why we can't eat rotten meat, we must first understand what happens after death. The moment an animal dies, its cells begin to digest themselves. This process is called autolysis, the first stage of decay. Then the bacteria arrive, billions of them. They are everywhere, in the air, on the ground, on your skin. Within hours, the meat becomes a battlefield of invisible forces. This is where the danger begins, the birth of toxins. Botulism toxin, the deadliest poison on Earth. 1 gram could kill millions of humans. It attacks your nervous system, paralyzing your muscles. Without medical help, you cannot breathe. And this is just one of many deadly bacteria. Salmonella causes severe vomiting and fever. E. coli can cause deadly kidney failure. Clostridium botulinum stops your muscles from moving. Staphylococcus produces heat-stable toxins. Listeria attacks the brain and nervous system. Together, these bacteria turn meat into poison, and all of it is invisible to the naked eye. This is why your body rejects rotten meat. It's a war, but vultures have a secret weapon, and it starts with their stomach. The moment an animal dies, the clock starts ticking. Within hours, the body begins to change. Cells begin to break down from the inside. This is called autolysis, self-digestion. Then the bacteria arrive, an invisible army. Bacteria that were dormant now awaken. They multiply, doubling every 20 minutes. 1 bacteria becomes billions in hours. The meat begins to smell, a warning signal. Cadaverine and putrescine, the molecules of decay. The smell is nature's way of saying, do not eat this. Our ancestors learned to trust this smell. Those who ignored it often died. Natural selection favored those who found the smell repulsive. Today, you feel disgust because your ancestors survived. But vultures don't have this problem. They don't smell rotten meat the way we do. Their sense of smell is tuned to find food, not avoid it. They don't just tolerate rotting meat. They are drawn to it. For a vulture, rotting meat is not poison. It's dinner. So what is the secret weapon inside a vulture's stomach? The answer is acid. Acid strong enough to dissolve metal. Vulture stomach acid has a pH near 0. That's 10 times more acidic than human stomach acid. It destroys bacteria before they can cause harm. Even the DNA of the dead animal is destroyed. Nothing survives contact with this acid. This is the first line of defense for a vulture. But acid alone isn't enough. There is more to the vulture's superpower. The vulture's immune system is a second superpower. Vultures can eat anthrax without getting sick. They resist botulism, rabies, and distemper. Their immune system has evolved unique defenses. Special genes give them resistance to deadly pathogens. These genes evolved over 60 million years. Without this immunity, vultures would have gone extinct. The vulture's microbiome is the 3rd layer of defense. Good bacteria live in their gut, fighting bad bacteria. The microbiome has co-evolved with vultures. They help digest the rotting flesh and extract nutrition. Without them, the vulture couldn't survive on carrion. Acid, immune system, and microbiome, the 3 weapons. Now we understand the vulture's superpower, but what about us? Why does the same meat that nourishes a vulture kill a human? The answer lies in our stomach, or rather, what's missing from it. Human stomach acid has a pH between 1.5 and 2.0. It's strong enough to digest meat, but not strong enough to destroy all bacteria. Some bacteria survive the journey through your stomach. Once they reach your intestines, the real damage begins. Bacteria attach to the walls of your intestines. They release toxins that damage the intestinal lining. Your immune system detects the threat and responds. It sends signals. Inflammation begins. This is why you get a fever. Your body raises its temperature to fight the infection. This is why you get diarrhea and vomiting. Your body is trying to expel the poison. The inflammation causes pain and swelling. Your immune system is fighting a war inside your body. Meanwhile, the bacteria continue to multiply. This is why food poisoning gets worse before it gets better. Without treatment, the body can become dehydrated. In severe cases, the bacteria enter the bloodstream. Sepsis, the body's extreme response to infection. This is why rotten meat can kill. But vultures face none of these problems. Their bodies are built for this challenge. The acid is stronger. The immune system is faster. The microbiome works as a partner, not an enemy. This is why vultures thrive where humans would die. Now let's look inside the vulture's stomach. It's a different world. Human stomach acid is like a gentle stream compared to this. Vulture stomach acid can dissolve solid steel. This acid would burn through your skin. But for the vulture, it's the perfect tool for digestion. It destroys bacteria in milliseconds. Salmonella, E. coli, Listeria, all destroyed. The acid is so strong it destroys the prey's DNA. Nothing biological survives this environment. This is the vulture's first line of defense, but the acid alone is not enough. What about the toxins? Toxins are not alive, they are chemicals. So how does the vulture handle the toxins? The answer is the immune system, the second superpower. The vulture's immune system is unlike any other. It has evolved special weapons against deadly pathogens. They can neutralize botulinum toxin. They resist anthrax with a single gene. This gene evolved over millions of years. Without it, vultures would not survive. But there is a third layer of defense, the microbiome, the good bacteria that live in the gut. These are not invaders, they are partners. They protect the gut from harmful bacteria. They help digest the rotting meat. They extract nutrients that the vulture needs. The microbiome has co-evolved with the vulture. Together, they form an unstoppable team. This is why vultures are the ultimate survivors. 3 layers of defense: acid, immune system, microbiome. Each one is a superpower on its own. Together, they make the vulture invincible. But humans are not vultures. We evolved differently. We chose a different evolutionary path. We chose fire over acid. Fire allowed us to cook our food. Cooking destroyed the bacteria and toxins. This changed everything for human evolution. Cooking made our brains grow bigger. It provided more energy for brain development. Our guts became smaller and less powerful. We lost the ability to digest raw meat safely. We became dependent on fire and cooking. This is the trade-off that made us human. Vultures aren't the only animals with superpowers. Hyenas can eat anthrax-infected carcasses. Their digestive system is a bacterial killing machine. Hyena stomach acid is almost as strong as a vulture's. They can extract more nutrition from bones than any other carnivore. Their immune system is highly specialized. Hyenas have expanded immune and digestive gene families. This makes them incredibly resilient to disease. They can digest rotting flesh that would kill other animals. Crocodiles have been eating rotten meat for 200 million years. Their immune system is one of the most powerful in the animal kingdom. Crocodile blood can kill bacteria in a lab. Scientists study crocodile blood for new antibiotics. Crocodiles can survive wounds that would kill other animals. Their powerful immune system fights off infection rapidly. Burying beetles have a different strategy. They bury dead animals and cover them with antimicrobial slime. This slime stops bacteria from growing. It allows them to eat meat days after death. Beetle larvae live inside the carcass, safe from bacteria. This strategy has been refined over millions of years. Each scavenger has a unique adaptation, but humans have one adaptation that beats them all: fire, the human superpower. Fire does what vulture acid does, destroys pathogens. It allows us to eat meat safely, but it made us dependent on fire. We lost the ability to eat raw meat safely. This is the trade-off: fire for acid. But fire gave us something vultures will never have: a larger brain, tools, civilization. Vultures have acid. We have imagination. We traded the ability to eat rotten meat for the ability to dream. This is the story of humanity, a story of trade-offs, survival, and progress. Vultures eat what we cannot, but we create what they cannot imagine. The vulture's superpower is survival. Our superpower is creation. Both are extraordinary. So why can't humans eat rotten meat? Because we chose a different path. The path of fire. The path that gave us everything. This is the answer. We cannot eat rotten meat because we don't need to. We have fire. We have cooking. We have civilization. And that is worth more than a piece of rotten meat. Vultures eat the dead. We build the future. Both are survivors. But only one of us can imagine the future. We dream of tomorrow. Vultures dream of today. This is the difference. Both are perfect for their path. The vulture's path: acid, immunity, survival. Our path, fire, cooking, civilization, both are extraordinary, but only one of us will ever wonder why. And that is the greatest superpower of all. Vultures eat what we cannot, but we imagine what they cannot. And that is the story of why humans can't eat rotten meat. Subscribe for more stories about the human mind. Like, share, and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.